Hey, we are the Anunnaki boys. I'm Kenny.
And I'm Matt, and tonight we have a very special episode for you. Our very first guest.
Oh, yeah.
We know him as Boom. You know him as Pro-lific. He's got an album coming out in October. Check it out.
All links in the description. We really enjoyed recording this video, and I hope you like it too. So, here you go.
Some young niggas hoes when they mouth can't vouch for a damn thing. That's why they don't know my whereabouts. I know how to count, hope we found the understanding, cause I'm a triple check the full amount. I'm over 9,000, check your scouter. Your last show stomp, shower. Rip off white, no powder. Fuck the exposure, they better pay us by that hour. I hit my baby Central Standard. She said it's getting cold in Louisiana. Did enough damage.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, that's good.
That's good. Let's start. Let's just start. Let's go into it.
Okay.
What up, Pro-lific?
What's good?
It's so weird because we know you as Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's fine. Call me Boom, please, because it makes me more comfortable too. with y'all.
Right. It's just so
That's good.
formal.
You guys
Pro-lific.
The name kind of puts me in a weird situation too, because like y'all know me for being really goofy
Right.
and kind of like chill laid back. And Prolific definitely kind of adds this like Hercules temperament to my brand. I don't know. It's just like it's kind of a lot sometimes. I guess like.
Well, it's like a big.
And I'm like, I do a lot.
It's like a big shooter fill, right? You have to be, because like if your name's Prolific, you're gonna have to be.
Yeah.
No, and it's cool. I like the name. It fits what I want to do. So
Yeah, I love your music. Like I tell people, like
nah, thank you.
to check out your music, but it's not like, okay, so you know you have that friend that's like, check out my EP, and you listen to it and you're like, oh yeah, it's good,
Yeah.
and then you just like never think about it again. But that's like totally different. That's not Boom. That's like not your music. Your music is like I'm an actual fan of, like so much of a fan
It's really good.
that I bootlegged a sweater.
Shout out to you. Kenny made hoodies and put the barcode or QR code
Yeah.
on the back of the hoodie to my album, and he like forces people to scan it.
No, I really do.
He walks up to people in the street and he like pulls out a water gun and he tells them to scan it.
And-
Scan it or I'll spray you with my water gun.
puts it in the city and just like,
Now, I'm not R. Kelly. I don't spray anybody with my water
oh my
gun.
god.
Lord. So we have.
Nah, he's going to jail too.
Dude, I
Side
saw
note-
that.
Side note, and there's people outside of the jail, like protesting, like we're not giving up on R. Kelly.
Bro. I love
It's
that.
like that's like saying we're not giving up on World War II. It's like over with. It's over with. You gotta drop it. That's crazy.
Yeah, give up on the man already. His music wasn't that good. Come on.
Yeah. Wasn't the biggest fan.
I mean, if it was Usher, maybe he gets a pass. I mean, I
no,
don't
I
know.
wasn't the biggest fan of Usher either.
What? Lord.
You gotta give Usher a pass. I don't really know what he did that was that bad. Besides tell T-Pain he couldn't sing.
Dude, when he put in those double bass pedals in Climax, dude, I was dying. He got the double bass. Cuz like I'm a metal guy. I love metal music. So when I hear the double bass in a like R&B song, I'm losing my mind.
Squirrel could probably sing that song too.
Scroll.
Which one?
Climax.
by Usher.
Let's get some lyrics. Let's find out.
I
man.
reached the
No, no.
climax.
No.
So as far as I understand, we each have like a story or something we want to talk about. I'll just go first and get mine out the way.
Go ahead. Mine was just like news, really.
Yeah, so this is an update. This is an update on a well, this is a breaking at the time, but it's an update on what I think is the Mothman. I think this is a new Mothman sighting. So there was a flying humanoid sighted in
Not
Wisconsin.
paranormal, man. He's got to be a drone, my dude.
Yeah, Squirrel thinks he was a drone. What do you-
Can I see this article?
Yeah, I'll
Is
send it to you.
It's in the stuff.
Okay, hold on.
I'll send it. So there was a 7-foot-tall, yellow-dyed, winged being seen at a Wisconsin state fair after a Skillet concert. Now, if you don't know what Skillet is a Christian rock band that me and
First
Boom.
of all, climb out of the hole you're in if you don't know what Skillet is.
Oh my gosh!
What you're doing on Earth?
If you don't know what Skillet is, I envy you.
They might not know their Christian rock band though.
I don't expect people to know.
I've never listened to it.
The Comatose album was probably the best one, I think. All right,
So
so
they were comatose.
It makes you comatose. All right, so flying humanoid sighted at a skillet after a skillet concert. It was about 2 hours after the concert, and two of the workers, they were part-time workers at the convention or at the stage thing. I don't know exactly how that works. They were picking up after the show and saw this winged creature that was allegedly 7 feet tall with a wingspan that stretched out about 12 feet from tip to tip.
I'm sorry. Wait, I thought it was during the show.
No. It was like 2 hours after because they were cleaning up. There was no one else there.
Oh, I thought a lady had said that she had saw it.
It was a lady and a undisclosed other person.
Oh, so they were the cleaning crew.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we got it. But
dude, I'm telling you, they saw one of the men in black saw our video, and they heard my theory about it being a mech or a machine, and so they changed the light colors and they did another sighting. Yeah, they're like, let's change the eye color to yellow.
Because the only thing that's inconsistent with the Mothman is the yellow eye color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I think is just a reflection. If the Mothman's real, right? I think that the Mothman doesn't have glowing red eyes. It has reflective eyes. So the yellow eyes would still be consistent because the Mothman's not glowing; they're reflecting. So I think it's a Mothman sighting. I'm calling it Mothman.
How tall was it?
7 foot.
And its wingspan?
12.
Somebody would have gave him an NBA contract by now.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. I don't.
I'm telling you, that's
people
gotta
discovered it
be
before the NBA did. Like
NBA Mothman dunking
somebody
on
from
him.
the Lakers would have already reached out.
The cryptids, dude.
Look at this.
What if that was like?
LeBron and was in Space Jam too.
That's what I was about to say.
Right alongside Bigfoot.
Yeah. What if there was like a cryptid version of Space Jam? Let's roll it. Misanche's got connections, right? Let's make it a movie. Cryptid Jam. Who's like a? Ooh. Oh, buddy.
That's crazy though. I think like if I were to see something like that, I wouldn't stop until everyone believed me. That's kind of where I'm at. So I really want to see these people and give them our opportunity to let everyone know what's on its way.
What's on its way?
A 7-foot NBA like killer that flies is on its way.
I don't know. I think he might be, dude. I'm actually really scared because now I think Mothman's a Christian. And now I think he's trying to evangelize.
He was just there for the music.
He was there for Skillet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then you mentioned that this was at a Skillet concert, which is, it's like, yeah, why not? Is that really so far-fetched? If this was at a Skillet concert?
I'm telling you, the test pilot, he wanted to listen to some Skillet, but he got there late.
Oh my gosh. What, you mean the drone?
No, the test pilot.
So you still going with the mech suit idea?
In the mech suit / drone.
Yeah, Squirrel thinks the Mothman's a mech or a drone. What do you think about the Mothman?
I've seen some interesting mech suits.
Yeah, it's like a think of it like a exosuit.
Like
Like
one of those
Vulture.
things from like G.I. Joe?
Spider-Man, bro.
Oh, Vulture. That makes sense.
Yeah, like Vulture. Think of that. Think of Vulture.
So like the Mothman's just like some guy dying of cancer and then like some company.
What? No, it's a secret government.
Wasn't the Vulture like dying of cancer in the? I don't know. The only Spider-Man that
I
I
don't
know.
know about the Vulture. I'm talking about the freaking Mothman, man.
The only Spider-Man like series that I was like really invested into was the old '90s one. That like all the scenes are really fast.
Old '90s one. Which old '90s one?
The old '90s one. The one with the like sick.
Like animated show.
Yeah.
That was,
Fox Box.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody brought back to my memory the Batman animated series the other day. We was talking about like greatest animated series of all time, and that was his Avatar: Last Airbender's mine. Like that's
Avatar.
Avatar's pretty good.
those '90s shows were kicking ass for sure. They
Dude,
kinda
that
set
Spider-Man
apart.
show. That Spider-Man show was like. Oh, sorry. You go.
I was just saying it was awesome. Like it was great.
It was filmed like it was directed as if the guy was on like crack. Like every scene was super fast. You'd have like Peter Parker, Mary Jane. I have to go. Oh, spider senses.
Oh, yeah.
I have to leave. Peter, don't leave. And it like then cuts. We gotta get the Spider-Man. And like it's just like so fast. And like I guess as a kid, my ADD brain like slowed it down. But when I tried to rewatch it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting like whiplash. It's freaking awesome. And then there's like that sick guitar riff, like when it ends. Like when you're the intro is awesome. It's like crazy. It's freaking crazy.
What's your top animated shows, guys? Would Spider-Man be yours, or
No.
what's for you number one animated? Not anime. I don't want to put that in there because I think that's a completely different conversation.
You just talking cartoon? Number one?
Cartoon. Yes.
I know mine. Squirrel, you go first.
I don't know, man. It's a tough choice.
I know mine off the bat. I don't even have to think about it. My favorite animated cartoon of all time?
What is it?
Camp Laszlo.
Wait, let me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Camp Laszlo. Laszlo?
Nice.
Laszlo?
Like, you'll go back to that show for so many gems that you forgot existed.
Dude, Laszlo is hilarious. Laszlo and Lumpus, gold.
I didn't like it that much, man.
Fucking love it. I can't. It's my favorite all-time cartoon. All-time, hands down.
Laszlo was pretty. Yeah.
It was like ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It was funny.
That's interesting, bro. All right.
Yeah, no. I don't know, man. That's a tough choice because I watched mostly like anime as a kid.
Yeah, same.
The stuff I did catch, I wouldn't say was like my all-time favorite. I mean, I used to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog a lot.
Courage is good.
Yeah, Courage. But one of the things meant Dexter's Laboratory. I have to say probably was one of the things that probably the greatest one, Dexter's Laboratory.
That's solid.
Just DD, you stupid girl, get out of my laboratory. But I mean,
It's a deep bag.
it is. It's like and like Ed and Eddie, you know,
You think
straight
about.
gold, bro.
yeah, Eddie's gold for sure.
Just them trying to get those jawbreakers, and man, I found out like people's. As a child, though, you don't think too much of it, though. Children in a cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you get older and you start watching or listening to like the theories on the show, and it just, dude, there's some dark cartoon shows. Yeah, Purgatory Kids. You saw that one, huh?
That one's interesting because, like, there's moments throughout the show that make me question it, but
Yeah.
the loopholes aren't very, like, loose. In other words,
And then
they
it
set it up to be questioned a lot.
they really did, because it's like they're in the cul-de-sac and they don't go anywhere but in the cul-de-sac. Rarely they leave and go to like school, which they did do episodes of them at school.
If I remember correctly, they did one episode where they went into town and bought jawbreakers.
Yeah,
That was the only other time.
there's a few times they would go to the Jawbreaker store whenever they'd have money for Jawbreakers. Because remember,
And the trailer park. That was like the only two sets. The only three sets were like the town, the Jawbreaker store, and then the trailer park until that last season where they started doing the school. But that was like way at the end.
which you don't really question too much because I mean, remember they were kids, or well, teenagers almost.
Right.
So they're not how far they're gonna go. What are they gonna get up to? You know, they're not gonna just run out into the street and go on some adventure across the city.
Right.
I mean, come on.
It worked though, man. Ed and Eddie is goated.
Did some of that shape like your comedy? I know for me, a lot of those shows shape like the way I think and like the jokes I make. What about like you guys? Did those shows actually shape like who you are? Because I feel like those really
The background noises, the freaking like the timing of like
so good.
it happening and people's reactions in the show, absolutely. Like the pigs going off in the background when like somebody got mad. That type of shit is like that's funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
We strayed off topic, man.
That's
yeah, 100%.
perfect.
Yeah, very, very 100%.
That's
I
great.
don't even remember what your topic was. Oh, the Mothman.
We don't have to worry. Don't worry about the Mothman. We'll move on.
The
That's it.
Mothman.
We
The
killed it.
Mothman.
We killed that
Which,
topic.
I mean, that another thing, the reason why I may think he's a mech suit, man. Gundam, bruh.
What?
Gundam.
What is that?
But anyway,
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right there.
food for your thought processors.
I'm gonna leave it right there. Go for
But
it.
anyway, so I wanted to talk about and just a little real quick. It's not gonna be too long. So I want to say about almost 2 weeks ago there was a geomagnetic storm that happened. I don't know if you guys know anything about those.
No.
Geomagnetic storm?
Yeah, geomagnetic storm.
I don't think I'm familiar with the concept.
Well, it's in a basic sense, it's when the sun gives off. I think they're called it's like solar wind.
Mm-hmm.
And like shoots it towards like into space, and I think when the Earth is hit by it, it kind of like affects it. It's not too serious, but it is pretty serious.
It kicks off my Wi-Fi because I live in the desert.
Yeah, I was
I live in the mountains.
reading earlier.
It fucks with my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I was reading earlier that
They call them solar flares here. Sorry, that's all I wanted to say about that. But yeah, it affects me. It kicks off my Wi-Fi sometimes.
Oh yeah, I want to say that they say that it was they can be really bad because since astronauts and pilots are up there close to the in space, they are hit with more like the astronauts for sure are hit with more radiation.
Like the blunt force of it, right?
Yeah, the blunt force of it. Like it's not a lot of radiation, but they do take extra radiation because of it. But yeah, and it does like affect like satellites and stuff. I'm like, man, I tried looking up some pictures earlier. We'll probably look up and see if we can find some to post later.
I'll put them up here, up on the screen.
Yeah, but they were saying that if it was a bad one, we would have been able to see the northern lights much further south, which would have been interesting.
Definitely.
Yeah, I actually used to have this is funny, we're talking about this. I used to have like a fear of like the whole power grid going down because of like a giant solar flare. Because I listened to this podcast one time of this guy who's like, if the magnitude of the sun and blah, 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 and all this stuff happens, it could hit the earth and destroy like all of technology. And like we'd be back in the Stone Age. And like, I don't know what was going on at the time, but I was like super like nervous. And I remember there was like days that I were just like, oh my God, it's going to happen today. It's going to happen today. I was like crazy.
There was a TV show I watched. I can't even remember the name, but it was kind of like that. I think it was like called Blackout or something. But it like I never watched the full series, but the few episodes I caught, like the intro, is exactly I think that like all the world loses all technology, and it causes people to just like go insane, nuts.
Can't do it.
It focuses around like one settlement mainly, I think. But there are others as well, like towns and stuff. But yeah, they're living like Stone Age almost. They built huts and it's like garden, forestry, all that stuff. Build tools,
like some Dr. Stone
technology.
Shit.
Is just Dr. Stone. Seen a couple episodes of it.
What do you think about all this, Boom?
I think it's like mad interesting because like I don't know. I'm the type of person that starts to think on like really big levels on how it could affect us, like on a biological level, possibly in the future, or just like on a civilization-wide level with like what's going on in outer space. Like it's kind of crazy how we associate our whole lives with astrological signs and shit like that too, and then like all these other phenomenon like go on about us, and we kind of don't bat an eye at it. Like, who knows? That shit could really help us like learn more about ourselves and studying that. I don't know. It could end up being something potentially dangerous too. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said earlier, like it pilots and stuff are affected can be affected, but it's mostly by the radiation, not the what is it called? Not the magnetic field itself,
Right.
but it's just the radiation it gives off. Which, yeah, I mean, too much radiation is not a good thing, but hey, man,
Yeah,
it's cosmic radiation.
So like Fantastic Four.
They may get superpowers.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean we get
And that how it
radiation.
happened? It was like a space storm, and then or at least
Yeah, they were caught in a space storm, and they
not
got
the Michael
superpowers.
B. Jordan one, but I think
Right.
both of them that happened.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
get
they
like
were-
slight radiation every time you fly. Like in an airplane, you're getting radiation. But it's like so minuscule that it doesn't really affect you that much. And then like people have like the whole 5G conspiracy stuff that I don't really want to get into. No one talk about it.
I don't even know what that is.
Don't worry about it.
Nah, we need to talk about this guy that I sent to the chat. The first I sent a couple pictures. This is not a roast. This is a rate the fit. This is so I can learn. We can learn something together.
Let's learn.
It's a society. If you notice, he's got a shirt tucked in. The jeans that he's wearing is cuffed up. He's got loafers on. No watch on his wrist. It's on his feet.
That's beautiful.
And I think he's making a statement.
What's the
I'll
statement?
go ahead and say it.
Time is irrelevant.
Something along those lines.
I think.
If we're gonna be honest here too, I think with the watch being on his ankle, he's kind of letting you know that it's like it's beneath you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Time is beneath you. I can get that. It's very interesting. Like
maybe it's relative.
I didn't even notice it till you had pointed it out. I was wondering what that was, but man, it's very interesting.
I don't know if interesting's the word, but hey, to each his own. I mean,
He looked like if Sonic the Hedgehog tried to like learn how to dress.
What do you put his time on
As
his
if
feet?
Sonic put clothes on.
You saying this is Sonic the
He looked like he stole each of the clothes from like different stores and had to walk out with a clothing piece on. Had to steal it like in a creative way.
Oh my god,
Like,
this poor man.
Maybe if the shirt's tucked in, they won't notice I stole it. Type of situation.
Lord have mercy.
All right. Next picture.
All right, let's go through it.
This picture
The
I saw
pajamas.
is a rollout of Drake's last album.
Wait, what?
What?
Drake's last album.
With a pair of
The
pajamas?
album, no.
What are we even talking
It was
about?
emojis. It was emojis of like pregnant women.
Okay.
So people like made this like spoof. Of this fucking. I feel like the only thing you're able to do in these pajamas is lick the inside of Oreos. Like you can't even eat them, just the cream.
It's a tasted look.
You can only.
I didn't even understand what's happening. Like, why? Why did you wear this?
So the emoticons, it's supposed to be representative of Drake's last album. Okay, Kenny? You
Yeah,
got that?
sure. Yeah, I
Okay.
got you.
He's like,
Someone made a meme of and turned them into pajamas.
Is this the emoticons he uses to text underage girls? Is that what?
oh,
Is that the reference?
oh man.
Oh man, next picture.
Watch
Okay,
Stranger
skip
Things,
this.
everybody. Watch Stranger Things.
All right,
Oh my
next
God.
picture.
So
What
in this
is
next
this?
picture, we got what I would like to think is somebody that doesn't have a house on paper, but
What? Dude, this
works
is
really hard to make sure he has somewhere to stay.
Right.
This is a doll. What are you talking about?
That's a man, squirrel.
What's
no,
the
I'm
name?
looking at it. Oh, so you skipped the doll.
The dog.
The doll.
Yeah, what's that creepy little doll thing that's under the pajamas?
That's a man.
No, no, the one on top of him.
with the crosses.
Yeah.
That's a
Who
man.
is
That's a man. That's a man. That is a dude. That's a guy.
That's a man.
Holy cow! I did not look at that. That is a guy.
It's a man. And he looks like
Dude.
he looks like he's about to like settle down and play a lot of Castlevania or something.
Vampire Hunter on the loose.
Dude, like the new Castlevania, like
Do y'all see what's like on his neck?
the crosses.
Nah, look harder.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I'm digging his shades. Bro.
Everybody's after, bro.
What's on
He's
his
wearing
neck?
it on his neck.
What is it?
Bread. It's got loaves of bread.
Oh, but it's all the way like down by his waist. He's making that bread. Are you saying
bread.
neck? I'm looking at this man's
We
beard.
sitting here talking about him. He all about his bread.
He all about the bread.
What we doing?
I think. Where's the fish though? Because I think he's doing like a Bible reference. But
There's no. I don't see a fish.
right, but the loaves and the fish. Like he's got the loaves, but no fish.
Oh, maybe it's in the back.
Maybe it's in his
Very
backpack.
last fit
Was this?
is
Was he going to a convention or something? Because I mean, he has a backpack on. Like,
That man looks like he is the convention.
Exactly.
This is beautiful.
Exactly.
I don't know
Nah,
why.
I think it's
I'm
purpose
digging
driven.
his
It's a very
shades, bro.
purpose driven fit. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Purpose driven.
me too.
That's beautiful.
I think he's prepared for whatever else he needs to do in his backpack. So
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think.
whatever we're talking about is irrelevant.
I think if the rapture happens, like God really got his eye on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really making sure he gets taken up.
He's shining a
he's
bright
prepared
light.
for the next life. For
He's
sure.
prepared.
He's got the landing. He's got the landing lights at the ready. Like, yeah, I see you. I see you, buddy. He's got the bat signal up.
I don't know why
Did
we're
y'all see
looking.
the last guy yet? When y'all look at that picture, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just
why.
let me know how that makes you feel.
I don't know why we're looking at these, but I love this. Okay, he looks like an old like gym coach. Like he's
What
got
you mean? Is that a gun at his side?
he's got like Opelousas drip. If you don't know what Opelousas is, it's where we all met. So
He does have that Opelousas drip.
that's Opelousas drip, 100%.
Man, he looks
evidence
like
it
he didn't
does.
even knock. He just walked straight
That's
up. And
crazy.
he's got the
Yeah, he's got
like.
Opelousas.
Look at his stride. His stride just
He didn't
like his
knock.
feet.
Stride. It's a stride.
It's like he just turned in and just glided
oh,
in.
wow.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
You never know. He
You
definitely
never, yeah,
like
you really did. Never
He-
do.
either plays drums at church
Oh,
or
Absolutely. 100%. You nailed it.
just owns a lot of property.
I think he plays drums at church.
Not just property, but like he owns like vending machines and stuff. you
He
know?
owns the church. Oh, the vending
Yeah.
machines.
I could see him as owning property, multiple like property like businesses and stuff. That he definitely gives off that vibe. That like
Mhm.
that you know that
Like
that
he's just a page away.
he's a boss. You know he's the boss.
Or the drummer at church. Very charismatic church where like he's playing drums for a solid like 40 minutes because the pastor's talking, but the music's still going. Like we used to go to a church together. Boom, it was called Logos, like one of those. That little small church. Me and Boom used to go to a little small church, and the pastor one time said he called some people the N-word on over the pulpit.
Yo,
You remember that? I don't know why he was looking right at me when he said it. I was like, Logos. That was a long time ago.
that's the funny thing about trauma, bro. Is you be forgetting it until it pops up like that.
Yeah, it crops up on you.
I just like, yo.
Was he dead staring at you, Kenny, or just like you just
I
happened to
don't
be
know.
in his line of
I
sight?
I
think
be
I
wondering
just
why
happened
we
to be
so
there.
messed up.
I think I just so happened to be there. He was a sweet guy, but when he started preaching, it was one of those churches where, oh man,
Shout out
Wait, was
him
he-
though. I'm not gonna say his name, but
No,
like,
definitely
shout
not.
out to him because
he was real one. He
he's
was
still
nice.
one of the coolest guys.
Yeah, he was a real
For
one. He
sure.
was nice. Me and Boom's got some history. Some deep history.
Like, yeah, I must have forgot for a reason. That's hilarious. What the hell? What? I'm like, when did that happen again?
I was forever
I
ago.
must have been like 14,
Oh
15.
my God, you were so young. Cause I was young. No, cause I was like 14. So you were like,
no, a child, man.
yeah.
I bet
Sebastian was still around though.
you- Yeah, he was a baby. Shout out to Sebastian, man.
Oh my God,
No.
I have something special that I didn't realize I was gonna do. I'm doing it to him. I gotta put up the embarrassing
Great.
pictures.
Oh man.
This is me and Boom back in the day. I said we got some deep history.
How
This is
bad?
us.
Yo.
This is us back in the day, pretending we're anime characters with Matt Smith's girlfriend at the time's wigs. But these are some beautiful pictures of me and Boom.
This is great. How pure.
How pure. We were so young.
So
Look at
humble.
baby face, humble. But that's it. That's all. That was my segment. That's humble.
The Squirrel, did you watch the Squid Game? Sure.
No, I have not seen it yet.
Oh, I dropped a clip of it in the chat. It is completely up to you guys. But if y'all want to watch that, it's a scene. It's I think the first or second game on the show. It's not the whole thing. But if y'all want to check that out, it gives you like a really good idea of what the hell's going on that. And I'd like to get y'all thoughts because on or off camera, I don't know. I just wanted to see what y'all think because I figured y'all would fuck with it. Yeah, man. If y'all want to watch those clips, like that's
Oh, I'm checking it out now.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was what? That's
Well, that was rough. Okay.
wow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Well, okay.
Like the full movie.
yeah, all those people in the game come from different walks of life, but they all get there kind of gambling with their lives to compete in these children games. Not all of them are aware of the fact that they're gambling with their lives when they sign up. It's part of the jokes. They figure it out, but there's a lot of like freaking political drama involved in it and like conspiracy level stuff going on and like it's really interesting. Well acted, really well casted and stuff.
I'm gonna have to check it out, but I definitely get that whole like. I can totally see this coming. It's probably not it, but it's like it's their
I know where you're going
answer
with this.
to a population
Mm-hmm.
crisis. Like that would be their answer to a population crisis. You take, let's say, there's a group of 500,000 people. You take 100,000 out. You put them in game shows and stuff. You tell them, hey, if you win, you get $100,000. They don't say anything about you what you get if you lose. And that's the
Not
thing. People focus on that $100,000, $100 million, $100 billion. They focus on that. They don't focus on, and then that's it. Their attention shuts after that. They don't hear that the person didn't say what happens if you lose.
Right.
What's
I'll
this
add
show
this.
called?
Squid Game.
Lord.
So I won't spoil the plot for y'all, but as people die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because these are people who are in debt. These are people who are like needing the money down bad for health reasons, whatever. Gangsters, but they're all competing for a pot that grows as contestants die. So
Okay.
for every contestant dies, they add like another however much like yen or won.
Wow, they really touch upon like the base instinct
so-
that the thing that
and
turns people into
Against
animals.
each other.
Like
400 contestants. Like,
Right.
let's let them.
400 people that are gonna turn on each other. Groups are gonna form. And
Yeah.
instead
It
of
looks like-
working together to survive, they're gonna break into groups and it really goes to show like what happens if you put people in a room, you know?
Yeah, pretty much like us. You put us in the room. I gotta shoot one of y'all.
Yeah, I wouldn't I'd probably just like go into meditation.
I
I'd be
just
like,
wouldn't
let's
go into
meditate.
debt. I like, damn.
Don't accept the proposal.
Yeah, I ain't going on no game shows after this. Not even Price is Right.
Not even Price is
Not
Right.
even Price is
We
Right.
gotta do that together one day.
Because the price is right for your life.
The price is never right. Listen, there's inflation. I'll never get it right. You never know.
Inflation prices.
Lord, it
I
kind of
might
reminds me
sell out
of.
one of these days and be on like a Coca-Cola commercial, like holding hands with a cop or something. Who knows?
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. After the break, we're gonna talk a little bit about Boom and his music. After that, we'll set everyone free, and that'll be the episode. All right, we'll see you in a minute.
What? Who says they can go free?
All right, and we're back. Boom. It would be a missed opportunity if I couldn't ask you a little bit about your music. We did see a clip of the new album, like a little sample, but can you tell me a little bit more about your music process? Just anything you want to share about your music. I'm a fan, legitimately.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even make music.
Yes, you do. You bitch. All right.
Yeah, though, man. The music is obviously something I've been working on for a long time. You've known me, Squirrel. I've known both of y'all for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So like, uh, this year I'm putting out my first debut collaborative album with a friend of mine named Rasan. He goes by the Adoni. We've both been working on this project for 2 years.
Oof.
2+ years now, if I'm being honest. And it's been a very holistic journey. So like, it feels very rewarding in itself to have it coming out, have the video, and like, you know, a team of people behind it who kind of helped us make it like all come to what it is now. Like, I have to shout out my boy Rated R, obviously my boy Addy, K Wicks, freaking Nick Bison, whole gang, Jordan Webb. Who else helped on this production wise? It's a very, very long.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, every artist, man,
I
they
love
better than ever.
everybody that really helped us complete this, and I'm excited as hell. I'm like nervous because you know, it's a process of being like, all right, I gotta reach a moment in this. I'm okay. I'm gonna let it make what it needs to happen, and then you know, whatever else from there is like a blessing. But I'm gonna just get this bitch out because like I'm ready to see, you know, what
It's
people
nice.
think.
Yeah, it's nice from what I got to hear. I'm
Thank you,
excited.
man.
All links in the description. Everyone he shouted out. Anyone else? Links in the
Yeah,
description.
I add more links, man, like to everybody who is involved with this, and be looking out. October 19th, we're dropping the music video for Mountains. That is the lead single on the project.
And
So
you
excited.
you do have like three playlists on YouTube, don't you? They can check out.
YouTube, I do have some content on YouTube. I definitely need to have more videos and more content, but like I have some older stuff on there. Most of my up-to-date stuff is going to be either on the website that's coming out very recently and all other streaming platforms and services.
We'll have all links in the description.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll all be set.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone have any final words?
I appreciate the hell out of y'all, man.
Dude,
Y'all
this
are
was so
killing it.
great.
Keep doing what the hell y'all are doing. This was fun. I think what y'all got to do and what y'all bring to the table is different and unique and shit. And I just love you guys genuinely. So thank you so much for having me on here.
Oh no, man, we thank you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's awesome, dude. It was so much fun. Even though we talked about Lord knows what.
I don't even know.
Demons.
Lord.
Yeah.
Right.
Now this isn't the weirdest thing at all that's happened to me, like dealing with music. I showed a guy my music the other day. I think I told y'all this off camera, but like I'll share it with people. I was sharing my music with this guy in a car, and I guess he was really fucking with it. I was showing him Top of the Line, featuring me and my boy Addy, and like
From the
he was like,
2020 EP, fantastic. Go check it out.
yeah, I showed him the song, and he was feeling it. He was like, "Bro, this is amazing. I'm trying to see some," and it was already on the screen. I didn't even have a chance to say no. It was prompted up. And he was driving, I was in the passenger seat, and I was kind of like trying to help co-pilot, so like my peripheral was kind of tuned in. I saw it. So I don't know if you have to bleep that out. But
It's just like it's a normal thing.
yeah.
He was just ready for it.
Yeah, he was.
the
He
most
just really wanted to show someone.
awkward interaction I've had sharing music.
That's
Probably.
wild.
This was great.
At least he didn't try to send it to you.
Right. Does he have your number? He got you on that list. All right, let's end this. We'll have Boom up all night. He's got to go.
Love you guys. Thank
Man's
you.
got to
man.
do some work. I'm going to
Love
close
the
it off.
music, bro, man.
Are you or someone you know interested in coming on the show? Email us at the Anunnaki Boys with a Z at gmail.com. Got a news report or article we need to see? Email us or DM us on Twitter. As of this recording, DMs are open on the Twitter. If you liked what you saw today, leave us a like, subscribe. You can buy us a coffee. All links below. And again, Pro-lific, all of his links that he talked about, all of his music, whatever, links below. Go listen to him. If you're not listening to him already, something's wrong with you. All right. Squirrel, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, if you're gonna look him up on YouTube, it's gonna be Pro-lific.
Pro-lific.
Yeah, there are multiple Pro-lifics on YouTube, but you're gonna want Pro-lific.
You want the right
Check
one.
it out.
I'll fight them all. I'm gonna just put that out there now.
I
I've always
highly
wanted to say that since
recommend-
I was a kid. I'll fight
First-
every prolific that exists that isn't me.
First song you listen to, Better Than Ever.
Better
My
Than
favorite
Ever.
song.
Oh my God, fantastic. Further,
Favorite one.
fantastic.
All right, get off the ship.
All right, we're kicking him off the ship. Bye, guys.